size, okay? Heading. Your altitude speed, both pretty good. You gotta keep an eye on the heading, alright? Cool.
Yep.
Sweet. Now that we are out of the airspace coming up to the south practice here, let's have a crew of that traffic there in front of us. We're going to create a little bit of spacing by setting up for a slow flight.
Alright, setting up for a slow flight. Okay, I've got my altitude, I'm slightly high, I've got my speed. Do I want to be setting up at 95 or do I need to be going at like 85 for that?
For your performance maneuvers, for like slow flight power and power hostile where you have to like configure for something, it really doesn't matter. But 95 is great. I mean, you're doing a good job at 95, so you'll just slow down a little bit more later. But don't overthink it, man. Just you know how to set up for it.
Doing my clearing turn now.
Center 132.8, good day. 32.8, have a great day. 10-2.
Applying back pressure in the clearing turn to maintain altitude. I make a full 90 this time. Okay, let's all clear. And turn the other way. I've lost that other traffic. So
They're somewhere. They're out there.
Must be no factor by now.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm back on my heading. Setting up for slow flight. Going to bring the power down to 1700. Applying back pressure to maintain that altitude. That's a little bit low. Alright. Below 85, flaps 10. Adjust. Flaps 20. Adjust. Power back in. Flaps full. I'm going to capture that 50-55.
What happened?
I was
just staring at your airspeed, huh?
Yeah. Alright, I am just about at my right altitude. I've got 56. Course.
Curfew approach, Skylane 6263 Alpha has jumpers away, descending for Berlin. 63 Alpha, keep the squawk code, change to advisory receiver.
Give me a left turn heading 120, please. Left turn
heading 120. Alright.
Alright, what?
I'm on 120, I'm a little bit high. I'm going to reduce power, lower altitude.
Maneuver South Pax area, Cessna, same altitude. Looking for that company traffic and we'll get on with it. Cessna 93, traffic northwest, 4 miles southbound, South Pax area, same altitude.
We're looking at 93, thanks. Hey, 1 Delta, you up?
We're talking to you for 10 minutes,
Sorry, I can't hear you. What's up?
Which side are you at?
We can take the eastbound. No, I think Mateo's staying at the Sunport. You know where they're going?
Say that again.
Do you know if Mateo's coming down here as well?
No, he's doing laps. South Pax area, 8,000.
Alright, yeah, we can take the mountains at 9-3.
Alright, we'll take the river. Want to pump it.
Alright, go and descend down to 8. You know.
VFR at or above 8,500, C-130 southbound.
So we'll go and climb up to 9,000 feet, please.
For 301 Delta Papa. Cessna 1 Delta Papa, maintain VFR above 8,500, C-130 southbound.
Alright, so to do that, in slow flight, I'm going to use my power.
We're just going up to 8.7, it's going to take us way too long to get there.
8.7?
Northeast, about 5 miles, southbound, C-130, 7,500.
No, Foxtrot above 8,500.
Cessna 938, traffic about northeast, 7 miles, southbound, C-130, 7,500. Let me know if you need to descend.
We'll stay above 8,500, 7398. I don't even think that was for us, but all good.
Terminated squawk VFR, frequency change group.
I just realized there's a second bug on the top.
Yes.
I should have done that a long time ago, I'm sure, but...
Huh. Dang.
November 2451 Yankee, Albuquerque Perch.
51 Yankee, roger.
November 51 Yankee, radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change group.
Alright, coming up on the requested altitude.
Alright, descend down to 8,600, please. Give me a right turn heading 180 while you're at it.
1,000 and 180. Let that power out.
And Taco 99, you're coming back to the airport, or you're just going to continue southbound?
It's Taco 99, we're going to go to the east side of the range and come around on the north end here in about 40 mics, and then we'll be back in.
Alright, Taco 99, traffic no factor, you're leaving the airspace. Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change group.
Taco 99, switch to VFR, we'll see you in about 40 minutes.
I'm not sending fast enough, so I can...
Cessna 1 Delta Papa, traffic no factor, altitude your discretion.
Traffic no factor, altitude my discretion, 301 Delta Papa.
Cessna 938, that C-130 is at your 9 o'clock in about 4 miles southbound, 7,400.
We'll be looking for that traffic, 938. Alright, we got to put a little bit of that power back in.
Cessna 938, traffic no factor, altitude your discretion.
No factor, altitude discretion, 938, thank you. What did we talk about yesterday after our flight? What did we talk about after our flight yesterday? Every single time you... What?
So the heading was a big thing.
No, okay, well the heading was a big thing. The other big thing was your level off. You're not putting enough power in. Every single time too. You keep going 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. You know that's not enough, man. You've flown enough times in this maneuver, you know it's not enough. Why don't we just go straight to 2200 and see where it goes from there, right?
Okay.
So just send down 8,500, please.
6,600 up to 7,500, headed over to Double Eagle.
Alright.
November 312, Mike Whiskey, Albuquerque departure radar contact, resume on navigation, expect runway 4. I advise you have 8-ish Charlie.
Direct to Double Eagle, thanks for the Charlie, 312 Mike Whiskey.
2 Mike Whiskey, advise you have 8-ish Charlie.
Yeah, I guess it feels so weird to me to change engine power.
Sorry? I don't know what do you mean by that?
It feels, changing the engine speed. It feels weird, and I guess I just have to get used to, like, it's actually fine to,
about 2 miles going northeast, 5,700 indicated.
Have what feels like significant changes.
Yep. As long as it's gradual, right? Don't like punch it in, but look at your altitude. That may be a little much as you're climbing now, but does that kind of make sense? You're no longer sinking. That's the entire point.
Yeah.
Now that you're not sinking anymore, there you can fine tune it. Do I need a little more, a little less, right? But we talked about yesterday how you were sinking, adding a little bit, sinking, adding a little bit, sinking, adding a little bit, and you're still sinking. Now maybe this is way too much. Why do I say this is way too much?
Because I'm climbing.
Because you're climbing, right? So you got to pick that up yourself, man. Right, but you gotta bump that initial power back in or else you're going to sink. If I look down, you're at your altitude, but you're stat 17, I don't even have to look at your altimeter. Any other evaluator examiner is gonna know the exact same thing, right? They're gonna look at it, they're gonna like, okay, well, no way this guy's holding this altitude. Right, so find that RPM that'll help you hold this altitude. Once you start the maneuver and you're holding altitude, look at your RPM, look at what it's at right now. 1900, is that also holding you perfectly on altitude? It's going to be different on every flight, every plane, right? But look, if you could find that 1950, 2000 RPMs, after you climb, descends, do whatever, you could do a donut. If you bring it to 1950, you're going to get the exact same results, right? For this flight on the same day at this time.
Uh-huh.
Alright, let's recover, please.
Alright. Covering, adding throttle, full, adjusting flaps 20, adjust, flaps 10, adjust, maintaining that heading, flaps off, adjust, and bring the power out to cruise.
Cessna 1 at the Papa, traffic, no packet.
Alright, give me a right turn heading 360, and also, actually left turn, sorry, left turn.
Left turn heading 360.
And maintenance just got back to me. They said that they sodded the maintenance, they just forgot to clean it. That's it. It's not anything unusual.
14,000, stop.
Yeah, I forgot to add that little tidbit in there. Yeah, descending via the burrito for RNAV 3.
Alright, once we get back to that 360 heading, go ahead and send me up for a power on stall.
Power on stall.
We'll use this turn as our clearing turn.
Okay.
Roger that.
Actually, I'm going to have you level off on a 010 heading for.
Alright.
And American 1352 for traffic.
So we'll do 020, sorry.
9,000 for traffic.
Alright.
Alright, descend via except for maintain 9,000 American 1352.
020. Setting up for a power on stall. Alright, we've just done clearing turn. Area's clear.
Again, 1352. American 1352, traffic about 1
back
mile
down to my
west of Shawnee.
altitude. Alright, clearing power on stall. I'm going to bring the power to idle.
American 1352.
Yes. I can bring the power out actually, that's fine.
You want to give me a right turn heading of 045?
Right turn heading 045.
We're going to give 1 Delta Papa low room there, sorry.
Alright, gonna bring that power out to idle.
1352, previous car traffic is
Now
now
hold
over Shawnee.
back pressure to maintain the altitude while bleed off speed.
Now at 8,500.
Not gonna touch the flaps for this one.
For my new show on TCAS, America 1352.
Or the carb heat. Alright, gonna capture that. Capture that 55. Rotate, and I'm gonna bring the power.
The approach is 47 Papa
just departed Mid-Valley, headed to
to
Double Eagle,
23.
traffic advisories.
And I'm going to bank for 20, induce that stall, watching the heading.
American 1352, traffic no factor, descend via the arrival at KABQ, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 3 approach.
Descend via the arrival at KABQ, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 3 American 1352.
And the aircraft calling off of Mid-Valley, say again.
Here's the horn, full brake, reduce angle of attack. Pitch for 75. Go back to my climb, maintaining that heading.
American 1352, previous code.
Alright, and I'm climbing. I'm going above my bugged heading, but
You're good. You will have to, yeah.
He's just behind us.
And level off here for me, please. Give me a left turn heading 010.
Alright, leveling off, pitch, power.
Don't give me that turn, please.
Alright, repeat heading.
010.
010.
Papa Squawk 0467. November 828 Echo Albuquerque departure, radar contact, resume on navigation.
Okay, gonna set altitude.
Skyway 6435 Albuquerque approach at 8th November. Did you want the visual, RNAV, or the ILS?
88.
Yeah, we'll look at visual for runway 3, please. Skyway 6435, you get November.
Skyway 6435, right.
Zoom in for power off stall, please. Thank you.
Setting up for power off stall.
Altitude indicates 6,000.
Alright.
Albuquerque altimeter 3.
Do I need to do another clearing turn for
No, you're
this?
good. Just visually clear the air, please. Thank you for asking that. I appreciate that.
Alright, power off stall. Gonna bring the power down to 1700. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna get back to the altitude I want to be at.
This is fine. This is fine. This is fine.
Behind you.
Alright, I'll just.
Roger, American 13.
Right. Give me a left turn heading 360, just 10 degrees left.
01 Tango Alpha, 7000, climbing 9500.
November 601 Tango Alpha Albuquerque departure, radar contact, resume on navigation.
Resume navigation, 1 Tango Alpha.
Alright.
American 1352, traffic no factor, contact tower 120.3, good day.
Over tower, have a good day, American 1352.
Alright, gonna bring the power down to 1700.
I really like a visual for runway 3 and use ILS following.
And once I hit 85, flaps 10. Going to adjust. Flaps 20. Adjust again.
4774 Albuquerque approach, expected visual approach runway 3.
Flaps full. And power to idle. My descent. 1, 2, 3. Alright. Back pressure, increase angle of attack to induce a stall.
Climb unrestricted, flight level 200.
Heartbeat out.
You can expect a shortcut momentarily.
Yeah, we'll expect that. Climb unrestricted, flight level 200, 725, 61. Albuquerque approach, Sirius 9905, is just over the Albuquerque DOR 7500 with this well.
November 990 Papa Albuquerque approach, request an aircraft type.
Do you want to stall or not? Hold your altitude.
And November 990 Papa, what's your aircraft type one more time?
SR22.
Flaps 20, carb heat in.
What speed do you want to be climbing out
At 75.
So why are we at 57?
0425 990 Papa.
I'm at a 65, please. 75 is too quick. We're not building up enough speed.
Cessna 47 Papa.
Give me a left turn heading 180 after you recover. Climb, please. Climb. Why are we looking for 75? Look for 65, please.
65.
Skyway 6435 at KABQ. You cleared ILS runway 3 approach.
Roger.
Give me a left turn heading 180 and stop descending. Stop descending.
Sirius 90 Papa, radar contact about 2 miles south of the VOR. Albuquerque altimeter 3016 altitude.
Stand by for 90 Papa.
Southwest 7Jun2561, you're cleared direct Zuni.
Direct Zuni, 72561, thanks.
We're correct, 65 knots, please. You're gonna, babe, you're gonna take too much altitude and too much time to build up to 75. B, let's try to get away from the ground a little bit quicker. Alright, so once you hit 65, bring that nose up. Don't look for 75 anymore.
Okay.
Alright, give me a left turn, heading 180, and let's try that again, man. When you establish a descent, you need to establish it at 65 knots, because do you shoot your final at 55 knots? No, you shoot your final at 65, right? Also, let's get those flaps in a little quicker, man. I don't know why we're waiting so long to get those flaps in. Let's just dump them in. Your goal is to be full flaps at 65. If you're at 65, not full flaps, you're falling behind the plane. Okay? If your flaps 10 doesn't come in as soon as you cross 85, you're falling behind the plane. So let's bring that power out and let's dump those flaps in.
Okay.
Okay?
So,
yep.
After I recover from the full break, it's going to be 65, not 75.
Yes, let the nose down until 65. Don't build the nose up until 65, because if you pull it up before, you're going to spend time building it up again.
Okay. Alright. Setting up for a power off stall.
November 4, 7.
Alright, I'm going to bring
traffic no factor.
Power down to 1700, carb heat.
Charlie.
Information, Charlie, 47 Papa, continuing navigation is illegal.
November 90 Papa, you can resume on navigation.
85,
clock at about 1 mile.
flaps 10,
appears to be going towards
adjust,
6,400.
flaps 20, adjust,
6435, traffic no factor, contact tower 120.
flaps full.
1203, good day, 6435.
Alright.
Just push the nose down, man. Why are you pulling the nose up? Just let it down.
Albuquerque approach, Skyhawk
5 knots,
0
bent.
Echo.
Alright, I'm going to deduce the stall now.
6806 Echo, Albuquerque approach.
Yes, I'm about 18 miles south of the Albuquerque VOR. I'd like to request flight following back to Double Eagle with you.
Cessna 06 Echo, squawk 0466.
What is that noise? Talk, you're not talking?
Listen for it, I'm actually hearing it.
Contact W tower 120.15.
Break. Flaps 20, carb heat in, 65.
Skyhawk 06 Echo, squawking 0466.
Cessna 06.
You're at 65 and then what? Climb. Pick the nose up.
Positive rate.
You're not positive rate. Pick the nose up.
06 Echo at 8,500.
Okay, if I fix the nose up, I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm going plenty fast.
Maintain
Okay.
VFR at 8,500 for traffic 12 o'clock, 6 miles southbound Cirrus, 7,700.
Did you not hear the sawhorn?
I didn't hear it. Was it going?
It was going.
90 Papa, traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles.
I feel like I ought to have been hearing it, but I guess I couldn't. I kind of threw it. I don't feel like I got a full break.
Alright, let's move on.
Harpoon 4774.
Steep turns, please. 8,500 is good. That wasn't bad. That recovery was much better.
Alright, 8,500.
Radar service terminated, squawk VFR, frequency change approved.
VFR, frequency change 1 Tango.
Alright, 180. Let me get back to my altitude.
Center skies 4084, 16,300.
Alright, I'm going to do a clearing turn,
Skywest 484.
which I might just kind of use to get down to my
Sir, for the RNAV Zulu, Skywest.
correct altitude.
Skywest 484 at Campster, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 8 approach.
Are you clearing your clearing turns?
Yeah.
Just make a 180 then. Do a 360 heading, yeah.
Skywest 484.
And we're gonna go...
Albuquerque approach, Skyhawk 529 Lima Fox.
Cessna 529 Lima Fox, shot up, quick approach.
Approach 529 Lima Foxtrot is 25 to the south with November out of 9,500 for 8,500 inbound for landing. Full south.
Cessna 9 Lima Fox, shot squawk 0434.
0434 9 Lima Foxtrot.
Alright. Setting up for steep turns. I've got my heading. be looking at that mountain for my visual reference. I'm at B,
landing at
maneuver VM, maneuver VA.
Low approach and returning double eagle, 990 Papa.
Alright.
Says 90 Papa, got no traffic between you and the airport. Keep the squawk
go.
Change to advisory secret.
Left turn.
Keeping the squawk going to CTAF 90 Papa 2.
I'm going to anticipate needing to add a little bit of power into the first 15 degrees. I'm going to come all the way over to 75. That altitude, sorry, 45.
Harpoon 4774, flighting 140, and you maintain 8,000.
140 and 8,000.
Is this 145?
That is 45
Oh.
indeed.
Cessna 0 Echo, delete altitude restrictions.
Okay, yeah, we'll start our descent into double eagle for 06 Central.
What's going to happen once you begin your level off?
I'm going to need to pull a little bit of, sorry, not pull a little power. I'm going to need to release the back pressure.
There's your own wake.
Contact 22
Alright.
to the Sunport, Albuquerque altimeter 3016.
Releasing the back pressure, although I actually got a little bit low, so.
8,800 for 8,500, 9 Lima Foxtrot.
So 9 Lima Foxtrot, roger, make straight in from runway 3.
Alright, this time
Runway 3, 9 Lima Foxtrot.
I'm going
Good
to.
morning, 1204, 15-4, descending via the Cindy with November.
That is 1204 Albuquerque approach, look for the ILS.
Make sure I know which one 45 is. Keep that back pressure.
Kristen, you cleared our
Turn the altitude.
At Kristen, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 8, United, 1204.
Alright, halfway through.
Harpoon 4774, descend and maintain 7,500.
7,500, Harpoon 4774.
90 degrees remaining.
Alright, keep an head on both your heading and your altitude, please.
Of the VOR level between 6,500.
Alright, releasing that back pressure as I come to my. There we go.
Dude, that was fucking beautiful, man. A little early on the level off, like the heading wise, but dude, that kind of make a little bit more sense.
Yeah.
Alright, engine fire on the left side.
Engine fire on the left side. Alright, I'm going to pull throttle to idle. I'm going to.
Roger, we're about 30
Let's go
forward,
carpet as well.
90.
Sorry, just for the simulation purposes.
I'm going to get 100 knots. I don't want to break 100. I'm going to be descending as fast as I can, looking for the best landing spot. I don't like any of these arroyos, to be honest, so probably like one of these roads.
484, please go traffic after 3 o'clock at about 2 miles.
I'm going to try to get this road that's like right underneath me here. Not totally sure how I'm going to do that.
4774, contact tower 12.
I'm going to say Mayday, 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 Albuquerque Tower, Skyhawk 73938. We have an engine fire. We're going down near our current position. Gonna turn the fuel to off. Go up here, choke out the throttle, the mixture, and go across, turn off the battery, the master switch, and put it down.
Alright, go ahead and recover at 6,500 for me. 6,500. So keep the power out until 6,500. That's what it meant.
Malibu 4 to the Foxtrot, maintain VFR at or above 8,000.
At or above 8,000, 464 to the Foxtrot.
6,500?
Yep, 6.5.
11 o'clock.
Feels very low.
We're good.
Appears to be going south.
Alright, 6.5. Don't put power in. Don't put power in. Just level off. Alright, your engine fire is out. Go simulated engine failure, please.
Simulated engine failure.
Alright, since we've already shut the engine off, you can skip the checklist portion, right?
Okay.
But let's flow through the ABCDs as well.
Alright, airspeed, I want to get 65. Best glide.
Cessna 06 Echo, if you don't have that shotgun sight.
I'm getting down 65, looking for the best field. Probably that road over there.
Tower up.
Turn towards it.
Yeah, go.
We're gonna do some ground rough over Meadow Lakes and the water tower there. Yeah, 6,000.
Alright.
Traffic, no factor out to your.
You think we make that field over there to our left?
Yeah, I think we can make that one.
Alright, go and recover at 6,000 feet, please.
United 1204, traffic 3 o'clock, 5 miles southbound at the Malibu at 10,400.
Alright.
Garvey.
Cessna 0 Echo, traffic no factor, resume mode navigation, contact W Tower 120.15.
Okay, Okay, 20.15, and then we'll resume our own now.
Alright, 6,000 feet.
06 code.
Malibu 4 Juliet Foxtrot, traffic 9 o'clock, 5 miles, southbound, Boeing 737 at a 9,000.
Alright, send me up for turns around a point, please.
Turns around a point.
Set up yourself, you got it.
Winds, I don't have that nice little thing in here. I don't? Oh, I do. Alright, winds are from the north, so I want to be on the downwind, and I want to have the reciprocal heading of 280, which would be 100. Actually, I'll say 100, it's 100.
86 Echo, you want to stay north?
That's us.
Yeah, we'll head north here in a second, 86 Echo.
We don't need this much power for this.
Yeah, we'll head north here in a second, 86 Echo.
Or contact tower 120.3.
Okay, turns about a point. Which point do I want to use? How about those, is that a solar array over there? Is that kind of big? That's not really, that's kind of a big point to use. I see a little water tank or something.
Cool, aim small, miss small, right?
Yeah. Alright, so I'm setting up, I don't need this power again. Give me my altitude, 6,000.
Malibu 4 Juliet Foxtrot, fly heading 140.
140,
Alright, want to enter on the
What's
down.
your entry heading?
Entry heading is going to be 100.
Jose, can you turn northbound now? 4-4.
And wait, 300. It changed a lot. No, it didn't.
Papa Chocolate 11 o'clock. Move into your 2 o'clock.
Circle heading 300 is
8,500.
120. Alright.
Set it and forget it, right? As you establish that, just leave it there.
So, alright, I need to start using this time to trim. I have...
Here's a tip I would give you, alright? Put your power to 2300.
Okay.
2300 RPMs, please. 2300. And just leave it there. Just leave it there. Trim yourself out at your altitude. 2300 RPM and just see whatever it gives you.
Speed at our discretion at Kristen. We are clear for RNAV Zulu runway 8 approach, United 250.
I've already lost my point.
Cessna 911 Foxtrot, turn left heading 300, short vector for sequence.
Left heading 30.
It should not take you that long to fix your altitude. Come on, man. Come on.
Traffic 1 o'clock.
No, we're good. They're 11.
6,000. If you don't have traffic sight, turn left heading 3.
What are they doing?
Traffic in sight, we'll maintain
Fix your altitude, please. Thank you.
Alright.
93 traffic, your 1 o'clock, half mile, opposite direction, Cessna 6,700 has you in sight.
We are looking center 93, thank you. Hey, who's on call 938? Center 98.
Start, resume on navigation runway 3, delete altitude.
What are they doing?
Roger on nav, delete.
Hey Tyler, is that Yonto us?
64.
Yeah, we're 1 Delta Papa. Aren't you supposed to? Yeah, we're 1 Delta Papa.
We're gonna head northbound for 72938. Sorry, we're just head there.
0 Papa.
Yeah, you're a little full close.
That's my bad. Alright. Dude, it should not take us that long to pick a point, man.
Okay.
Give me a left turn heading 360. Alright, it should not take us this long to just pick a dot on the ground. Okay? Give me a left turn heading 360. What are you looking for? What are you looking at right now?
I was going to go to this one over here.
Thank you, and 8 is Charlie's current.
Don't turn 360. There's a, alright, look left. There is a plane to our left. You see him?
It's going to be a Cessna following you.
I do not.
120.3.
Oh, yes, I see him.
Cessna 9er Lima Foxtrot, turn right heading 05.
Alright, you know what? We're going to go back to the Sumpro. We can't do this with them over here. It's climb up to 7,500 please.
Okay, 7,500.
Dude, look at all of those buildings over there, man. Look at every single one of them and stop turning left, please. Stop turning left. There's a plane to our left. Alright, you see this little dot? That's a plane. Alright? Look at all of these buildings. Alright? All you have to do was put one of these buildings to your left, or one of those buildings, and that's it, right? I mean, it shouldn't take that long for us to set up for a maneuver like this. Okay? Hey, Tyler, just sent it through it. Are you guys going north or?
Yeah, we're going northbound. You got in our way. What the hell?
Dude, I'll talk to you on the ground, man. My bad.
Cessna 911 Foxtrot.
We're out of here, actually.
A Malibu on the opposite base.
Oh my god.
Alright. What am I doing? What are we doing now?
That's a very good question, man. That is a very good question. Climb up to 7,000 feet, please. 7,500. Let's head back to Sunport.
Bud feed in east, near your airspace.
Bonanza 14 Lima, did you want flight following?
Alright, what were you thinking? What were you like seriously, not like what were you thinking, but as in like how did you plan on setting up for it?
I was trying to set up the bug for having the reciprocal wind heading, and I had a building in the distance, and I was trying to curve around to it. So I was trying to get onto the heading to enter. I guess I thought I was on the path.
You were fine. You're completely fine if there's no one else in the practice area, right? I mean, you could take as much time as you need. Just take way too much time to set up for that maneuver, man. It's trim yourself out and just pick a point. Put yourself on the downwind and just pick a point to your left and fly towards it.
Okay.
Right? You already bugged your heading. Just go and fly that heading and find a point towards your left.
And Bonanza.
Okay.
Let's go up to 7,500.
Your radar contact just east of Double Eagle. The Albuquerque altimeter is 3016. I got some traffic behind you, so if you can, just turn left northbound just momentarily. So turn left heading 360.
Left 360, 42 Lima.
Cessna 911 Foxtrot, resume on navigation to runway 3. The Malibu's on about a 3-mile final. Contact tower 120.3. Good day.
Searching for traffic, own navigation for final, runway 3, 9 Lima Fox.
And Bonanza 42 Lima, what's going to be your on-course heading?
Well, ultimately we'll be heading 090.
Bonanza 42 Lima.
Alright, altitude, pitch,
turn back around towards the south.
Power.
Traffic inbound to the Sunport just west of your position at 9,000. Bonanza 42 Lima, continue to left turn heading at 310.
310, 42 Lima.
United 250, traffic 11 o'clock and about 4 miles. The Bonanza is turning towards the northwest, going to pass behind you. Contact tower 120.3. Good day.
Lock to 0.3, United 250.
Cruise checklist, power.
And Skygate Echo, that's 1 Delta Papa. We're going back to the Sunport 7,000, and we'll pass by the river.
Continue climbing if that's okay, or do you want me to hold 7,500?
Bonanza 42 Lima, altitude, your discretion.
Elevator trim.
42 Lima, my discretion.
Alright, descend down to 6,000 for me.
Bonanza 42 Lima,
6,000.
just southwest of position. I didn't want to have a RA. You can expect to turn towards the south, clear that traffic.
Alright, and I'm coming up on 310.
Bonanza 42 Lima,
Alright, set me up for turns around a point at 6,000 feet, please. Let's descend a little quicker, right? Give yourself a little bit more time to trim yourself out.
Alright.
Approach 990 Papa, we're heading to the casino, then over to Double Eagle.
Alright, 340 minus 180 is 200, no, 160.
301 Delta Papa, Albuquerque, departure over.
That's the one at the Papa, say request.
301 Delta Papa, currently at 18 miles south of the Sunport, looking to come in at a...
Down 6,000.
Option.
That's the one at the Papa, enter right base, runway 8.
Runway, information November, runway 8, for 301 Delta Papa.
November 42 Lima, turn left heading 180.
180, 42 Lima.
Would this be a time to practice a forward slip to descend
More than
faster?
welcome to. You're more than welcome to.
Okay, so it's going to be right rudder, left aileron.
What is the first thing we do for a forward slip?
Carpet out.
And?
Flaps.
No.
Hey, Tyler, are you 938?
No, we're 938.
Tag 23 miles.
No, this is 938, Ian.
Africa, altimeter 3016, say altitude.
Forward slip, power idle, please. We're trying to lose altitude without building speed, right? So power idle.
Just let me know when you're ready to come back. Full stop, runway 8.
Yeah, Talker 99, we're making the turn to the south now for runway 8.
Full rudder, right?
And if able, can
there
you maintain VFR at above 9,000 for now?
We can stay out of above 9,000 for Talker 99.
Thank you. And Talker 99, this is a full stop.
Alright, we're getting close, so I'm going to put the power back in.
Another one of these circuits.
Taco 99, roger. Service 90 Papa, if they will maintain VFR at or below.
Alright, setting up for turns about a point.
At or below 8,000.
We'll need to get down to 6,000.
Jose, this is Ian. We're going to do some ground reference here at 6,000 feet below.
Roger, we'll stay 85 or higher.
Sounds good, mate, thanks.
Bonanza 42,
Alright.
turn left heading 140.
I see this water tank out here that looks like a good reference point.
140, 42 Lima.
Alright, so I'm going to set this at 2,300. Get my
Your car feed off.
Out of 6,200 for 8,000.
November 147 Alpha Zulu, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, resume on navigation, altitude, your discretion.
Air on now, altitude, your discretion, Douglas 7 Alpha Zulu, thanks.
What's your entry heading?
160.
Okay.
Okay. I'm at 6,000 feet now. I've got this water tower. Set to be about a half mile away.
08042 Lima.
A little close, level out to get back to that distance. Alright. Alright. Alright, turning about a point now.
Service 90 Papa, are you inbound to Double Eagle?
I'm going to doing a flight plan to Casino, they won't be inbound to Double Eagle, 90 Papa.
Alright, Service 90 Papa, I got no traffic observed between you and Double Eagle. Contact Double Eagle Tower 120.15.
Down high, get back down.
Taco 99, maintain VFR right above 8,000.
Readjust.
Above 8,000, Taco 99.
Right about the good altitude. High.
Albuquerque approach, Light Sport 312 Mike Whiskey, VFR request.
November 312 Mike Whiskey, Albuquerque approach.
I'm about a mile north of the, west of the VOR, and we have November looking to come in and land. We're at 7,000 feet, and I have a squawk code still from Double Eagle, 312 Mike Whiskey.
2 Mike Whiskey, squawk 0442.
Squawk 0442, 312 Mike Whiskey. Departure Americans 928, passing 7 for 200.
American 928, Albuquerque departure, radar contact, climb via the SIG, delete the 90,000 UGLU restriction.
Okay, climb via will delete the 90,000 UGLU restriction, American 928.
Dude, stop climbing. You climb over 100 feet again. I swear. Stop climbing.
Illegal ground, Skyhawk 736 Papa Bravo. I'm off at altitude.
500, got traffic just west of your position, light for 7,000.
Turn inbound, VFR above 7,500 for Taco 99.
Number 2 Mike Whiskey, radar contact just west of the VOR, prick altimeter 3016, traffic just east of the VOR.
Illegal ground, Skyhawk 736 Papa Bravo.
We've got C-130 traffic in sight, 312 Mike Whiskey.
Taco 99, traffic no factor, delete altitude restrictions, contact tower 120.3.
Delete the altitude restrictions, switch to tower, Taco 99.
Number 2 Mike Whiskey, fly heading 150, vector for runway 3.
Fly heading 150.
Coming up on the exit heading.
Albuquerque your approach, Skylane 62.
And it's 2 full circles rolling out.
Climbing over Berlin Regional 7,900, climbing 14,000.
You see this road that goes east to west right in front of us here? S-turn across the road, across this road, please.
Okay, S-turn. Do I need to start with the right one this time?
You might have to. If it's... No, you still had a lot of left going on.
Okay.
Watch your altitude for this maneuver, please, and let's cross perpendicular.
Alright, cross perpendicular. And 3, 2, 1. Clear bank.
Cessna 1 Delta Papa, number 2, following a C-130, 5 mile final, course rate turbulence, contact tower 120.3.
Alright, bank for road, more than necessary.
Following them in, and contact tower 123.9. 301 Delta Papa.
Envoy 3535, 16, sending via information, November.
Envoy 3535.
That was a much steeper bank than I'm supposed to do. I'm going to make the second part of the S a lot shallower.
Envoy 3535.
Envoy 3535, you can expect that.
Thank you.
And rolling out right here.
Hey Ian, and this is Jose. We're going southbound. We're going to descend below 85.
Sounds good. We're gonna, in like 10 seconds here, we're gonna head back to the eastern port at 75, but we'll pass below 8.
Roger, we're heading further south.
Sounds good, my thanks.
American 928, contact Albuquerque Center 133.65 today.
Okay, 3365 for Americans 928.
November 2, my whiskey, enter left base, runway 3, your own navigation, contact tower 120.3.
And rolling out in 3, 2, 1.
Alright, give me a right turn heading 330, please, and take me back to the sun port.
Right turn heading 330.
That was really good.
For left base for runway 3.
Okay, should I climb up to...
Climb. There's a plane on top of us over there. Do you see these diamonds? These are planes, right? Let's be a little bit more aware of our surroundings. They're 2,200. They're 2,200. 2,200 feet above us, but still, start looking at this a little bit more. Be a little bit more. Start to build a habit of looking for the planes around you. You also have your iPad next to you, right? So you gotta be a little bit more aware of your surroundings here.
Okay. Alright, do I need to climb up to pattern altitude?
Let's go up to 7,500, but let's just take back to the sunport, please.
Alright, back to sunport.
Shuttle 6256.
Alright, pitching for climb. Sorry, you said 7,000?
7.5.
7,500. Alright, climbing. I need to continue turning while I climb. Pitch for 75.
Envoy 3535, traffic 1 o'clock, 5 miles opposite directions, a Bonanza, 12,500.
Looking on with 3535.
November 14 Lima, traffic 1 to 2 o'clock, 4 miles opposite direction, Ember out of 12,500.
42 Lima,
Alright, climb checklist, airspeed 77, throttle's full open, mixture's fine, climb checklist complete, except I'm getting off my heading.
Envoy 3535 at Tonto, clear on Nav Zulu, runway 3 approach.
7,500.
3 approach, Envoy 3535.
Oh my god.
November 60 Alpha, radar contact just north of Berlin, Albuquerque, altimeter 3016, report 1 minute prior to jump.
3016, will report 1 minute prior, 63 Alpha.
Attention all aircraft, is Oscar Kern at Sunport. Envoy 3535, contact tower 120.3, good day.
Tower, Envoy 3535, go on.
Albuquerque departure Bonanza 426 Tango Whiskey is climbing 6,700.
And Bonanza 426 Tango Whiskey, Albuquerque approach to request.
Alright,
November
100 feet
426
left.
Tango Whiskey, Albuquerque departure, say request.
Bonanza 6 Tango Whiskey, just with you at climbing 7,000.
Pitch, power.
What's your request?
Departing Double Eagle, heading to Farmington. They had me call you guys.
Roger. And just verify 6 Tango Whiskey, Bonanza.
Alright, we're 60 miles out.
Roger. November 6 Tango Whiskey, squawk 0737.
0737.
We're going to get the
Back down to the altitude. Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8. Runway 3. RNAV Zulu runway 8 approach. RNAV Zulu runway 3 approach. Departing runway 8. Notice to airmen. Taxiway hotel closed. For clearance delivery, please contact ground on 121.9er. Corona VOR out of service. Advise on initial contact. You have information occur. Albuquerque International Airport ATIS information occur. 1652 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 8,500. Temperature 26, 2.3, altimeter 3016. Remark.
Which was that for 938?
So 938, turn left heading 240.
240, 938.
028. Check density altitude.
6 miles northwest of
Simultaneous approach is in use. Arrivals expect visual approach runway 8. Runway 3.
Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Okay. Alright, it's going to be Albuquerque approach, Skyhawk 73938.
You can turn and talk at the same time, you know that, right? Keep the turn coming, please.
Okay. Currently 15 miles to the south of the Sunport.
180.
180 on the heading 738. Who's talking to?
November 7 Alpha Zulu, maintain VFR above 7,500.
VFR above 7,500, Douglas 7 Alpha Zulu.
Come on, let's talk to him.
Alright, so it's going to be Albuquerque approach, Skyhawk 73938, currently 15 miles to the south of the field, requesting inbound for pattern work. Are we going to do pattern work, or do we have time for that? Requesting inbound for pattern work at the Sunport.
Cessna 355, Mike Echo.
The quicker you say it, the quicker they let us back.
0456.
0456, 5 Mike Echo.
Albuquerque approach, Skyhawk 73938, currently about 50 miles to the south of the Sunport, requesting inbound for pattern work.
There was someone else, 2 aircraft at once. Say again.
Person 393, we're in the south practice area, requesting inbound Sunport for pattern work with Oscar.
Cessna 93, roger, turn right heading 260, vector for runway 8.
Right heading 260, 7393.
Albuquerque approach, station area 4807 Foxtrot, currently 8,700, climbing 14,200, parachute jumping operations.
November 4807 Foxtrot, Albuquerque departure, ident.
Ident 07 Foxtrot.
Air shuttle 6256, instead of maintain 8,000.
Set maintain 8,000, air shuttle 6256.
Cessna 5 Mike Echo, you ready to contact 4 miles north of Double Eagle. The Albuquerque altimeter is 3016, the altitude.
3016 and 71 on the altitude.
5 Mike Echo, roger, resume on navigation.
On navigation, 5 Mike Echo.
November 07 Foxtrot, ready to contact 4 miles southeast of Berlin, Albuquerque altimeter 3016. Report 1 minute prior to jump.
Position checks 3016, and we'll report 1 minute prior to jump for 07 Foxtrot.
Air shuttle 6256, traffic following is 2 o'clock at about 4 miles northbound Embraer 7,500.
And we have that Embraer in sight, air shuttle 6256.
Air shuttle 6256, roger, expect to turn base behind him.
Copy that, thank you, air shuttle 6256.
Albuquerque approach, Skyline 327, Linus Air, just off Double Eagle, information, Oscar looking for traffic advisories down to Berlin.
And who's that?
Skylane 327 Lima Sierra is just off double eagle.
So, you notice how whenever we do our ground ref, we almost always just go back to the subport immediately. So after you do your ground ref and climb from 6,000 to 7,500 to get back to the subport, you can use that climb. You could use that time to grab your weather, right? Because you're not doing much, right? You may be doing your checklist, which you can, you don't have to. It's great if you do, but you could also just use that opportunity to grab the weather while you're in the climb.
Okay.
It's all about trying to just get ahead of the aircraft, make things a little bit more efficient. Because if we were just told them we were going back in earlier, they probably would not have thrown us out here.
Okay. To Berlin, 3016, showing 7,400 for 327 Lima Sierra.
Cessna 93, turn right heading 300.
Turning right, heading 30, 938.
Air Shuttle 6256, you stay out the Embraer about 5 mile final.
Inside and airport inside, Air Shuttle 6256.
So start getting the habit of, hey, what can I do now to make my time later a little bit easier?
Yeah. I think I was thinking that I have to kind of focus on the climb, but that's not really true.
That's fine. Like, if you have to, that's fine. But you fly the, dude, you're holding your altitude. You know how to hold the climb, man. You know how to trim yourself out for a climb and stuff like that. So just start. Like, I didn't expect you to know that. I wrote down the debrief because I didn't expect you to know it. But start trying to find ways to get ahead of it.
Above 9,500, fly heading 180, back to runway 3.
180, back to runway 3, 1 a.m.
Cessna 93, maintain VFR at 7,500.
Maintain VFR 7,500, 938.
And Cessna 93, actually climbing maintain VFR at 8,000.
Climbing to 8,000, 938.
November 7, Lima Sierra, maintain VFR at or below 7,200.
At or below 7,200 for 327 Lima Sierra.
Approach Southwest 384, 166 and sending me the burrito with Oscar.
Alright.
November 7 Alpha Zulu, fly heading a 210, you're going to be number 3 in the sequence.
Alright.
210, number 3, 710.
November 6 Tango Whiskey, contact KABQ Center 124.32.
Power.
124.32, Banana Tango Whiskey, good day.
Oh man.
Cessna 938, turn right, heading 350.
Turning right, heading 350, 938.
Southwest 384, descend, maintain 900,000. Maintain 900,000, Southwest 384.
Metro 125 Alpha Zulu, 6,300 feet, climb into VFR 8,500 feet.
125 Alpha Zulu, Alpha departure, radar contact, then turn up on course.
On course, thank you, Metro 125 Alpha Zulu.
November 7 Alpha Zulu, turn left heading 170.
Left heading 170, 7 Alpha Zulu. And any chance of a lower for 7 Alpha Zulu?
7 Alpha Zulu, altitude is your discretion. You're following Embraer at 11 o'clock and 3 miles on the final, 6,800.
Watch for the traffic, I'll go 7 Alpha Zulu.
November 7 Alpha Zulu, Embraer traffic, 11 o'clock, 3 miles northbound, 6,000.
What does this mean? Where is this plane?
That's 1,100 feet below us.
Cool.
Follow the Embraer customary turbulence for runway 3 and contact the tower 120.3.
Okay, we'll follow the Embraer runway 3 over the tower, Douglas 7 Alpha Zulu. Have a good day.
Good day.
Are they headed towards us or away from us?
They're headed towards us.
Sorry. Altimeter is something right there. Tell me, that's my bad. They're headed towards us, you're right.
For now, no further left in your present heading.
No further left than present heading 327 Lima Sierra.
Morning, Albuquerque Center, Avion 2539 Tango checking in level 95.
Avion 253.
They're just off your left nose.
Altimeter 3016.
016, 39 takeoff.
Alright, is that altitude your discretion?
Cessna 938, turn
said,
heading 020, altitude is your discretion.
020, altitude our discretion, 7393. 020.
November
020.
8,500, 8.5.
8,500, one thing up.
Alright, my discretion, I'm going to go down to 75.
Skylane 7 Lima Sierra, turn left on course for Berlin.
Left for on course for Berlin, 327 Lima Sierra.
God damn it.
Southwest 384, there's going to be a Cessna Skyhawk about a mile and a half off the left-hand side of the runway 3 final, cross KABQ at above 9,000. You cleared the NF Zulu, runway 3 approach.
Cross KABQ at above 9,000, clears to the, you said the visual for 113, Southwest 384, we got inside.
The RNAV Zulu.
Oh, RNAV Zulu, okay, Southwest, clear for the RNAV Zulu, cross KABQ at above 9,000, Southwest 384.
November 5 Alpha Zulu. Are you going to go around the mountain and back to Albuquerque or further on course?
We're going to fade north here a little bit, and then we're turning to the west, and then that's over near the Double Eagle, and then we're turning.
Roger that.
November, Mr. 125 Alpha Zulu.
Navajo 1 Tango Alpha, turn right heading 200, VFR at or above 8,000.
200, 8,000, one Tango Alpha.
Southwest 34, KABQ at or above 8,000, you still cleared the RNAV Zulu runway 8, straight 3.
Alright, we're cross KABQ at or above 9,000, still clear for the RNAV Zulu runway 3, Southwest 384.
Alright, what?
Cessna 938, remain west of the 3 final for traffic and contact the tower 120.3 on navigation for runway 8 approved, and we'll see you in a bit.
On that runway, we'll say west of runway 37393 over task. Do you hear that?
No.
Switch over to tower, please. Is it loud? Let's switch over to tower. Is it not loud enough?
No, I was trying to focus on my descent.
That's fine, man. Keep your ears up.
Guy 301 Delta Papa, roger.
Alright, so you just...
Continue left downwind.
Let's
you
reach
get
out
all
to
these
tower.
departures out prior to your arrival.
Continue left downwind, 301 Delta Papa.
Southwest 457, contact departure.
Select to departure, Southwest 457.
Southwest 457, wind 3404, runway clear for takeoff.
Call sign.
Southwest 457, runway clear for takeoff.
Alright, clear for takeoff, runway 8, Southwest 28. Just confirm it one more time because I stepped on you.
No, my apologies. Southwest 208, wind 3404, runway clear for takeoff.
Here we go.
See you.
Albuquerque Tower, Skyhawk 73938 with you, setting up for runway 8 at 7,500.
73938, Albuquerque Tower, roger, flight 350 to join final for runway 8.
350, joining final for runway 8.
Hey Tower, Southwest 384, RNAV Zulu 3, got inside.
Southwest 384, Albuquerque Tower, roger, wind 3404, runway 3, clear to land.
Runway 3, clear to land, Southwest 384, thanks.
Number 7 Alpha Zulu, turn left, taxiway Foxtrot 1, contact ground point 9.
Left Foxtrot 1 over ground, 7 Alpha, thanks for ground.
Good. Southwest 1991, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, line up and wait.
8, line up and wait, Southwest 1991.
I assume there's just off our left wing. Just under our left wing.
See him.
Where are you climbing? Alright, let's think about what happened yesterday on the landings, and let's think about how to fix it.
The big thing was I need to shift my view to the end of the runway once I get close to ground effect.
Southwest 2114, Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, line up and wait.
Runway 8, line up and wait, Southwest 2114.
Southwest 208, contact departure.
Departure 208, have a good one.
Is he going to give me my base or my final turn?
No, he's going to say,
301 Delta Papa.
so you said 350 to join final, right? So you can turn final whenever you want, just stay on at 350 until that runway's to your right, essentially. Does that kind of make sense?
But he's not going to tell me?
No. You can join final whenever you want, but you have to stay on this until the final comes up on you.
Okay. 393, you can be number 3, following the Skyhawk, currently in about 3 miles west of Albuquerque Airport on the right downwind for runway 8.
Runway 8, number 3 for landing, Skyhawk 938.
Good job. That's what I had to say was number 3 and we're looking, or something like that, but you're good, no worries.
2, inbound landing runway 3. Malibu 191, Tango Alpha, Albuquerque Tower, affirmative, wind 010 at 3, runway 3,
I need to
land,
start reducing my speed here.
Foot land, runway 3, Navajo 191, Tango Alpha.
I have a lot of speed. Oh my god. Maybe I don't.
Southwest 1991, contact departure.
Southwest 1991, good day.
Good day.
I'm going to start turning final and bug runway 8.
3 Bravo Alpha, start your right base.
Alright, base 3 Bravo Alpha, and it's going to be a full stop.
Alright, 938, continue flying 350 through the final, sir. 350 on the heading.
350 through the final, so 393. So he wants to fly through the final.
Oh, through the final.
Quite strange.
Southwest 2114, wind calm, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 8, Southwest.
So I'm going to do like a left turn to come back around for it?
That's a very good question. I don't know, and I think we're probably just going to make this a full stop, right?
Okay.
I don't want to be stuck out here again for 20 minutes.
Runway 8, continue for 301 Delta Papa.
993, make sure to runway 8.
Turn runway 8, 793. Alright, so
531, runway 8,
right turn, join final. Right turn, join final.
Runway 8, medevac Sandia 531.
Next thing, 531, affirmative, there's 3 Skyhawks on final.
Good tower, Taco 99, we are ready at Delta in sequence.
Taco 99, Albuquerque Tower, hold for runway 8 at Delta.
Hold for runway 8, Taco 99.
That's 3 to 4, turn left, taxiway Charlie, contact ground point 9.
Left Charlie, ground point 9, good day, Southwest 3 to 4.
Next thing, 531, wind calm, turn left heading 310, runway 8, clear for takeoff.
Left heading 310, runway 8, cleared for takeoff, medevac Sandia 531.
Sky 301 Delta Papa, wind calm, runway 8, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 8, 301 Delta Papa.
Sky 113 Bravo Alpha, wind calm, runway 8, clear to land.
Runway 8, clear to land, 3 Bravo Alpha.
Sky 73938, wind calm, runway 8, clear for the option.
Runway 8, clear for the option, 938.
Southwest
We want to tell
14, contact departure.
I guess this is an option for a reason.
14, take it.
Tower 93, we're going to make this one a full stop.
Sky 73938, so wind calm, runway 8, clear to land.
8 clear to land, 793, thank you. Take it. Alright, let's try to make the first 4 taxiways on the right, so we have to taxi all the way down the runway.
Okay. Alright, I'm looking for the Bazzies.
Next thing, 531, contact departure.
On to departure, Sandia 531, see you.
See ya. Sky 1 Delta Papa, once you land, sir, continue rolling out down the runway. You can expect a left turn at Alpha 5.
Alpha 5, Wilco, 1 to the Papa.
All I need is 3,000 feet between you and the Skyhawk behind you.
Alright, looks like I'm on the glide slope. So I'm going to start configuring. Alright, there's 85, flaps 10. And carb heat, nose down trim.
Sky 1 Delta Papa, turn left, taxiway Alpha 5, thanks for the help, contact ground point 9.
Alpha 5, grab 1 arrow, 1 to the Papa.
Staying on that glide slope, a little off center, I'm going to correct that. Alright. add my next 10 flaps. Adjust. Give that nose down, stay on the slope. Good, see that guy landing in front of me. 75. Looks like I'm getting a little bit high. I'm going to reduce a little bit of power. And good slope right there. And I'm about a mile and a half out.
Continue down the runway, turn right, taxiway Echo 6, contact ground point 9.
There's a plane crossing your runway.
Good for him. Sure, he'll be fine. I'm going to do the last 10 degrees of flaps.
Later, Jim.
And keeping my nose on the glide path. I'm at 67, that's good. I'm starting to slow down. I'm going to add a little bit in, pull it back out. That. Alright, 70, that's alright. Slow down a little bit. Alright, now I'm getting a little bit low. Back up there. Oh my god. Alright. Runway's made. Power to idle. Looking down the end of the runway now.
Let that nose down, please. You're flying too high. Not bad, much better. Alright, let's come to a stop here. Let's start slowing down.
Alright, down. I'm gonna flat.
No. What, are you touch and go? We've been
No.
clear to land, so why not step on the brakes? Wait, what?
Contact 93, turn right, taxiway Delta, contact ground point 9, we'll see it.
Turn right, taxiway Delta, contacting ground point 938.
What was that?
Taco 99, wind 330 at 4, turn right on course, runway 8 at Delta, clear for takeoff.
I was thinking of cleaning up the cockpit, but that's not something I need to do until now. Okay, so now, flaps.
Nope.
No.
Push frequencies, please.
Alright.
Yeah, I can clean up.
Hold short, runway 3.
You can clean up now if you want.
Alright, so flaps, carb heat.
Taxi Echo 3, golf, and then hold short runway 3.
What else is there?
3 Bravo.
Got 1 Delta Papa, amend the taxi. Continue straight ahead on Alpha.
After
Taxi
landing,
Alpha to Alpha 3, hold short
your
runway
lights, I'm going to turn off my
Alpha to
strobe.
Alpha 3, hold
I'm going to
short
turn
runway.
off my landing light. Cover heat, flaps retract.
Sky 1 Delta Papa, disregard my last. Hold short runway 8 at Alpha 4.
Now it's time for
Hold
taxi
short,
clearance.
runway 8, Alpha 4, 1 to above. And ground scout 58, 30, 40, you have a float time for Denver.
Working on it still. Okay, they just approved it, so I got a window between 3.2 and 3.5.
Perfect, thanks.
Albuquerque ground, Skyhawk 73938 off runway 8 at Delta, ready to taxi back to Cutter.
Sky 1 Delta Papa, cross runway 8 at Alpha 4. Continue taxi via Echo 3 Golf. Hold short runway 12.
Cross runway 8, taxi via Echo 3 to Golf to hold short runway 12, 301 Delta Papa.
Sky 73938, cross runway 3 at Echo. Traffic is at 2 mile initial, B25.
And was that for 113 Bravo Alpha, cross runway 3?
Sorry about that. Sky 3 Bravo Alpha, cross runway 3 at Echo. Continue, hold short runway 12.
Cross runway 3, continue via Echo, hold short runway 12, 3 Bravo Alpha.
Sky 73938, Albuquerque ground, turn right on Echo, follow your company, hold short runway 12.
Turning right on Echo, holding short runway 12, 938.
Well, you see company? So follow your company means we'll just tag along them.
Okay.
Hey, ground, Track 420 Atlantic, ready to taxi Oscar.
Track 420 Albuquerque ground, runway 3, taxi via Foxtrot.
Foxtrot 3, appreciate it, Track 420.
Skyhawk 1 Delta Papa, cross runway 12 at Echo 3, taxi to park.
Cross runway 12 at Echo 3, 301 Delta Papa.
Skyhawk 938, cross runway 12 at Echo 3, taxi to park.
Crossing runway 12 at Echo 3, 938.
Sky 3 Bravo Alpha. Follow the caravan, follow the Skyhawk ahead of you. I call it caravan, like the three of you. So follow everybody else to park. Cross runway 12 at Echo 3.
Follow everybody and cross runway 12 and then cutter. 3 Bravo Alpha.
Alpha Grounding Control Airfield 23 off the field.
Sorry, calling ground, say again.
You could cut this line a little bit if you want. We're going to clear right, clear left, right?
Airfield 23,
Clear left.
Skywest 50,
right.
834, we're ready to taxi.
You can turn it on early if you want. You don't have to time it that perfectly.
Copy Oscar. Hold position. I'll move you in about,
hurry up across.
call it for 4 minutes.
Copy, we'll hold position, Skywest 5831.
We're going to be able to clear on this 130.
Yeah, well, fine. See their line they're taking. We'll do exactly what they're doing.
Uh-huh. Clear the 130. Clear the helicopter. We're going to go back to the center. Nope, I guess not.
We're going to take that spot to the... Oh, never mind. There's a little jet over there. Let's go a little right, please.
Which one?
We'll go straight. You're good. Just keep going straight. And we're going to take that spot to the right. So the plane behind us has an easier time. So, go a little right. We're going to take that 4 spot over there. Okay. So just go a little right, a little right. I'll watch that right wing for you, don't worry. You're good. Go right, go right, go right. You're good on the right, you're good on the right. Now go straight, go straight, go straight. Now go a little bit more right. Alright, now swing your left, please. Just power left brakes, power left brakes.
Foxtrot Charlie and Golf for November 1.
Very nice. Keep it coming, keep it coming. Alright, take a power out. And just keep it coming over. There you go.